What's up, fam? It is Michael Babbitt, and I'm taking you through 7 days of sound design. That's right, 1 week, all Omnisphere. I've created 7 different types of sounds, so each day I'll present a new sound, and I'll show you how it was made. Welcome to day 4. We're going to show you how to make a synth bell, because everybody needs a synth bell in their life. Am I right, Paul Haslinger? He's nodding his head right now, I'm sure. Okay, with the Synth Bell patch open in Omnisphere, you can see I'm at the notes, which I encourage you to read, of course, because that's how you're going to get the best use out of this patch. So let's check out the layers now. It's made up of 3 DSP waveforms and 1 sample from the core library. All right, let's go through them. Prophet 12 triangle, clean bells, a CS80 soft pulse, and finally a sample from the core library. This is Simple Glassian. It sounds like a tap on a glass, and I'm using this as an attack sound, which you'll find out more about a little bit later. But for now, let's go ahead and solo each one of these sounds so you can hear them individually. Okay, we're done here. The Prophet 12 triangle sounds great all by itself. No need to go any further. All right, let's hear the clean bells. Yeah, I don't know. The clean bells sound pretty good. There is no attack sound, though. And they're kind of whistly, huh? Okay, so both the last 2 sounds didn't sound bellish at all. And I'm just going to make up a new word. By itself, that is totally unimpressive, yeah. But remember, I told you that this particular sound source, the Simple Glassian, is my attack sound. Aha! Could it be that I'm using all of these layers purposely, like a formula to make up one entire beautiful bell sound? Yep, you get the idea. So let's dissect each one of these layers. First, layer A has no filter enabled. But if we go down here to the hard sync, you can see I added just a touch. And that's what gives the Prophet 12 triangle its signature sound on this layer, which I like so much. Other than that, it's pretty simple. So on layer B, we have clean bells. On this layer, I've added unison, and we can go in and take a look at that. Not really too crazy, just added a little tiny bit of depth coupled with a wide stereo spread with a mild amount of detuning. So layer B is acting a little bit like a fill. That's the whistly sound you heard earlier. All right, let's zoom out of the oscillator zoom and check out real quick the filter section. I've got a low pass, warm 12 dB filter enabled, which, by the way, takes off some of the high-end edge of that sound. All right, going to layer C now, and here we have a soft pulse waveform from the Yamaha CS80 synthesizer, a fantastic sounding synth, one of Eric Persing's favorites. And I've just changed the shape and symmetry a little bit and transposed it down an octave. And this helps fill in some of the lower frequencies that are needed in this sound. Also contributing to that is this big fat power juicer low-pass filter. And by now you should know where to find all the filter presets if you've watched my previous videos. So let's discuss now how the amp envelope and the filter envelope work together to make up the dynamics of this sound. Watch as I play and make adjustments. Notice how I have the sustain envelope turned down all the way. That is so the sound will cut off completely when I hold down the keys. Now, watch what the velocity knob does. I've dialed it in by feel the way I like to play it. You may want to make adjustments, which you're welcome to do. Now let's take a look at layer D. This is our attack sound, which is very critical to the sound of this patch because it makes up that very first thing you hear, which is the sound of striking a glass bell. That's what we're trying to emulate here. Now let's have a look at the envelopes. We're going to start with the amp envelope. And again, I'm going to play while I make adjustments. Let's play with the decay. Just trying to show you why I have the decay set where it's at. And you can hear what happens when you turn on and off the filter. The filter is providing more dynamics, more character, and a little more roundness to the attack. And to finish it off, let's go to the effects section. You can see in the common section I am sending to the auxiliary, but I really only have a reverb there, so this is very simple. On layer A, I have a BPM delay. On layer B, C, and D, and then, of course, the common, there is nothing there. So this is a very simple patch, and sometimes that's exactly what's needed. Never feel like just because you can, that you should. Sometimes less is more. There you can see the effects of my modulation wheel assignment. If you zoom into the mod matrix, we can see that the wheel, the modulation wheel, is assigned on 3 different layers, A, B, and C. We don't need to do anything with layer D because remember, that's our attack sound. By raising the modulation wheel all the way up, the amp envelope decay trim is increased. You can see that the status is inverted because normally when you adjust the trim, you're lowering the amp envelope decay time. Cool trick, huh? Surprise! Turn on the arpeggiator. See what I got for you. And there you have it, my Synth Bell. Once again, thank you for joining me, Michael Babbitt, for 7 days of sound design. Day 5 is coming up next. Until we meet again, I send you my love.